Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well. I wanted to introduce to you the book of the month that we've selected for May here at PS 130. Being that it's Asian Pacific Islander American Heritage Month, the book that we did select addresses a very difficult part of our history, but we're hoping that the message that we can learn from this story can really relate and connect us during the time that we're living in right now. And so the book that we've selected is called Baseball Saved Us by Ken Mochizuki. And before I tell you a little bit about the book, we can talk about the history behind the story. So after Japan had attacked Pearl Harbor here in the United States declared war on Japan, and that was World War II. And the government, under the leadership of President Roosevelt, he signed an executive order that forced about 120,000 Japanese Americans to live in internment camps. Not that they did anything wrong, the US government was afraid that Japanese Americans would not stay loyal to the United States, that somehow they would help Japan during this war. And so they were basically forced to live in these camps for a little over 2 years. The internment finally ended in about 1945, and it wasn't until 1988 when President Reagan declared a formal apology to the Japanese Americans for having endured the internment camps during World War II. And so that brings us to the book. Ken Mochizuki, who's the author, he based this story on the experiences of his own parents who had been sent to live in the camps. So in this book, we meet a boy named Shorty and his family who are forced to go live in these camps. And while they're there, his dad has an idea to start a baseball league. They create a baseball diamond, and that becomes a pastime for many of the people living there. And so, even though they're surrounded by barbed wires and are not able to leave, they find joy in the game of baseball. And Jordy himself has to deal with a lot of tough emotions, but baseball helps him get through this experience. And even after leaving the camp and returning back to um, regular life, baseball ends up being something that he refers back to get through some difficult times. And so, why do we pick this book? Underneath that tough history, it's a story of hope, it's a story of courage and endurance, being able to find joy and light in the midst of something that seems so dark. And it relates to a little bit of what we're going through now. You might be really angry, frustrated, anxious, worried, all sorts of emotions being at home during this time of quarantine and remote learning. But we're hoping that you've been able to find things that help you feel calm and motivated and positive during this time. And so it's a really great chance for you to be creative, innovative, to keep learning and going. So we're hoping that this book gives you a chance to reflect on some of the things that you've learned about yourself, and some of the activities, people, things that are getting you through. And so this book is on Epic, so hopefully you'll be able to read along. It's a read to me text on Epic, and there are a couple of great read aloud videos on YouTube. So we're hoping that you can read the book, enjoy the story, and most importantly, connect to things in your own life that are helping you get through this time. Thank you.